Just shake your body. And so imagine you're 6 now. Every time we're done with the head kriya, we're going to hit our thighs to remind us that Muladhara chakra needs to continue to be stimulated. Look with your inner eyes up into the crown. Breathe in through the very, very center of your index finger. And what we're doing is we're fine-tuning the area around this. Allow all your thoughts to release. There's a chakra here in the center of your face called the Golata Chakra. I release all the limiting beliefs in my life. Exhaling, swipe down. Or you may release the mudra, take rest, and lie on your back and deeply absorb this high vibrational state. Namaste everyone. Welcome to the first Kriya class, and this one will be on head Kriyas. Now, head Kriyas are those Kriyas used to clear up the head, to clear up the energy channels in the head, to balance the left and right brain, to do brain irrigation, and to also stimulate the pituitary and pineal glands. Afterwards, you will feel a sense of lightness and a huge, huge, huge reduction in the amount of thoughts that are running through your head. So let's begin. Let's start with our palms in Namaskar Mudra at the heart center. And before we begin, let's call on the lineage of Kriya Yoga. Gratitude to my Guruji, Dr. Pradeep Ulal. Gratitude to Maha Avatar Babaji. Gratitude to the Siddhars, to Nandi, and to the Adi Yogi, Shiva himself. Let's just take a few breaths and relax the body. And drop into the very center of your spine. From the base of your spine, rising up to your crown, let's continuously chant Om all together. Exhale completely. And take a deep breath in for Om. Om. Continue chanting Om. Om. Feel it rising up your spine. As you continue chanting Om, I'm going to layer a chant above it. So continue to chant Om. Om Hrim Shrim Gurubhyo Namaha. Continue chanting Om. Om Hrim Shrim Gurubhyo Namaha. 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 3 more Oms. Om. And just feel your spine and absorb. Om is the sound of creation. It synchronizes you with the earth frequency. Hrim is the sound of the divine masculine. And Shrim is the sound of the divine feminine. So when you say Om Hrim Shrim, you're balancing the sun and moon in you, the masculine and feminine in you, the right and left brain. Gurubhyo Namaha. This is the outer guru reflected, which is a reflection of the inner guru in you. So within us, we have our inner guidance, our compass. And when we say Om Hrim Shrim Gurubhyo Namaha, you're finding balance within so that you can be intuitively guided by your higher self. And that inner guru's light can be reflected back at you by receiving the right information at the right time from the right people. And that's why we do this chant. In loving guidance of Maha Avatar Babaji, let's start our session. So the first thing you're going to do is just shake your body and do rapid Ujjayi breaths. So now let's shake our body and do rapid Ujjayi breaths. Or you can just exhale through the mouth. Or you can Ujjayi breath. You can also do Kali Mudra if something wants to come out of you. Now what you want to do is wiggle like you're 6 years old. There's no proper way to wiggle. There's only wiggling. And so imagine you're 6 now, and just in any way that your body wants to do it. There's no way, there's only wiggling. So close your eyes, don't even look at us. Intensely breathe. Imagine that you're shaking out all of the memory in your cells from yesterday. And all the memories in your cells from the day before. You can make any facial expression you want. You can make any kind of motion that you want with your body. Just allow yourselves to talk to you and tell you where do you need to shake and how. Don't let your brain tell your body what to do. Allow your body to do. And your brain is just watching your body do. So we're going to do this for 20 seconds more. 20, breathe really deeply. And more than you think you need. So continue breathing deeply and shaking for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there. More breath, 2, and release. Take your hands overhead, inhale. Exhale, swipe your hands down your whole body. All the way down, touch the floor, little pressure on your legs. And then when you touch the floor, swipe up the inner line of your legs and lift your hands up overhead, inhaling. Let's do this 5 times. Exhaling, swipe down again. We're combing our auric field. We're sparking the meridian lines in your body to life. Coming up and coming down. That's round 2. Coming up and coming down. Combing the meridian lines in your body to get them stimulated and open to wider flow. 3. Connecting you to the energy of the earth, the energy of the sun. 4. Again. And last one for 5. Combing and rising. Inhale and exhale, hit your thighs. So every time we're done with the head kriya, we're going to hit our thighs to remind us that Muladhara chakra needs to continue to be stimulated. Now we're going to tap on the top of the head specifically. Shake your legs. Tap on the top of your head. Tongue out. Eyes looking up into the very center of your brain. Imagine you're exhaling from the top of your head. And all the sticky thoughts are coming out of your mouth. Very top of your head. Be intuitive. Some of us can use our fingertips. Some of us can use our knuckles. Some of us can use a flat palm. Just remember, we're not here to punish ourselves. We're here to celebrate what this body can do. So continue tapping and exhaling from the top of your head. Now when we do Kriyas, sometimes we feel the release happening. What is a release? You're able to remove the stuck energy inside of you. And you're going to feel it come out. Sometimes it comes out as a yawn or a burp. And sometimes some people scream or cry. That is all fine. It's all fine. Some people laugh, and that's also fine. Sometimes you start to talk in a weird language. That is also fine. Those are called light languages. It sometimes happens to certain people. Continue to exhale through your mouth. Breathe really, really deeply. Okay, so we're going to continue for 20 more seconds. 20. 19. Just relax what parts of your body are not used in the Kriya. Just relax all of them. Keep your eyes closed as well, because it does help when your eyes are closed so you can look inside of you instead of outside. So we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now drop. And just turn your awareness, look with your inner eyes up into the crown. Take your breath up into your crown and observe how it feels. So for our first mudra, we're going to take our fingers and press them all together and make like a McDonald's sign on your head. This is called Dashi Maduara. Okay, the top of your head is called the Dashi Maduara, or the 10th gateway. And first you're going to just tap your fingers on the top of your head. This is like the highest point for the soul to exit the body at the point of death. And only the most accomplished yogis are able to do this. They're able to just drop their body and just exit through the Dashi Maduara. So what we're doing is we're tapping on that, not so that we can exit the body now. That's not the point. The point is that we're tapping on this to clarify the very center of the crown chakra, to make your Sahasrara chakra more vibrant. So keep tapping. And I want you to exhale from this very, very small space. Continue tapping. Imagine black smoke is coming from the very center of your crown and out through your mouth. 10. If you don't feel any release happening, you can keep your mouth closed. Otherwise, open your mouth, keep your head straight. Don't round your spine. Tongue down to the lowest point, eyes pulled up into the ground for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop. Now you can feel the very refined energy that's flowing through the very center of your crown. We're going to do a mudra called Suchi Grastamba Mudra. And so you're going to make a pyramid and put it on your head. You're going to lace all your fingers. Index finger, little finger, and thumb are free. And you're going to open the palm like a hat. And now we're going to put the hat on our head. Make sure your index finger is facing up. Now, shake your legs and grip the ground with your toes so that you can remain grounded. Breathe in through the very, very center of your index finger, down into the ground, exhaling up from the ground. Or you can inhale up from the ground to your index finger and back down into the ground. One way will feel better. You choose. If it's available to you, keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth and keep doing Ujjayi breath. If you feel that something wants to come out of you, just open your mouth and let it out. Let's go. Intense Ujjayi breaths. So while you're breathing, you're feeling the flow of energy through the very center of your crown. The mudra helps concentrate the beam of energy through the center of you. And it also helps to fine-tune your crown chakra. Aside from that, it also works to fine-tune your pineal and pituitary glands and to get stimulation in the midbrain. So let's do 10 more. 10, 9, breathe more. You can breathe quicker. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Just feel. Spread all your fingers. Grip the ground with your toes. Feel the breath passing through the middle of your brain. Observe it. Now we're going to take the tips of our fingers together and we're going to put them on our head again, but keep them pressing into the Dashi Maduara, the 10th gateway. Open your chest, shake your legs, breathe up from your legs into the heart space, up into the middle of your brain where your fingers are. And then exhale from the sides of your body and down into the earth again. So shaking your legs and breathing intensely through the center spine, with mouth closed like this. Or if you feel something wants to come out of you, you can open your mouth. Otherwise, keep breathing. Let me show you what the energy is doing. So the energy is coming up through your legs and out through the sides. You're like a giant donut. It's called your toroidal field. Okay, and the assemblage point of that toroidal field is the heart center. And this is like your aura. Okay? And what we're doing is we're strengthening and fine-tuning your toroidal field. Continue breathing deeply. Continue breathing through the center of you. Continue to put your eyes in the middle of your brain. Continue to keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Your posture. And pull your navel up so that you're not leaking energy from this navel. So we don't want our belly sticking out like this. We want to pull up. Okay, moving our legs so that we can stay in our body and not fly out into outer space. That's tempting, but we're human and we need to work with our body to burn karma. So we do 10 more, intense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and release. Now just feel, spread all your fingers, grip the ground with your toes. Connect the tongue to the upper palate of the mouth. And continue to breathe. Continue to feel. Continue to witness. And feel the shift within your brain. The next thing we're going to work on is our Udana Vayu flow. So Udana Vayu comes up your back like this. So you're going to lace your fingers behind you and rub the back of your head. Or you can tap the back of your head with your fingers, your palm, or your fists. So choose whether rubbing or tapping, but you're going to exhale through your mouth and shake your legs. Exhale from the back of your head. Other options? So Fabrice is showing us where you're supposed to tap. You're supposed to tap in the whole field of your head. This point here is called the Bindu point, and it's an important energetic portal going into the brain system. And what we're doing is we're fine-tuning the area around this, which also stimulates Udana Vayu flow up through the back of you. This Udana Vayu flow is important because it's the conveyor for energy that needs to rise through your central channel when you're fine-tuned and open to flow. And this is what will allow Kundalini Shakti to come through the center spine. But right now, we're just fine-tuning our Vayu, starting with Udana Vayu. So keep shaking your legs. Good. Keep breathing intensely. We're going to do 10 more. 10 intense breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, drop your hands. And just observe how beautiful the flow of the Udana Vayu. Next thing we're going to do is tap on the third eye chakra. So tapping on the third eye chakra and shaking your legs and exhaling through the mouth. Now where we're tapping here in the front of your brain, this is the prefrontal cortex. And all your reference libraries are stored here. All of your thoughts that are analyzing, comparing, judging, labeling. Now these thoughts are getting in the way of your experience of your body. Sometimes this area of your body, this area of your brain tells your body how to feel, and you don't really listen to how your body really feels. Instead, you kind of paint the feeling you want over it. You know, it's like, I'm not angry, love and light, love and light, love and light. No, we're not angry. But actually you are. And you can't intellectually explain to your body that you're not angry. It never works. What happens is you just paste the feeling into your body and bury it somewhere, and then it starts hurting you. Okay? So what we're trying to do is allow the thinking mind not to be involved. Allow all your thoughts to release. And so keep tapping and exhale your thoughts out of your head. All the sticky thoughts, imagine them coming out of your mouth. Give it a visual. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Exhale them through the mouth. 2. Okay, stop. All right, one last part to tap. This is the middle part of your brain, the temples and the pre-auditory cortex. So we're gonna tap on this area and exhaling from this area. Releasing, this balances the right and left hemispheres of the brain. And also helps to release your thoughts and helps you to be able to hear clearly. And also to be able to release any ego-related struggle. So you're just allowing it all to flow out of you, like smoke out. And sometimes people burp, sometimes people yawn. You can cry, you can scream. What you need to do to get those thoughts out of your head, you can use your fingers, you can rub with your knuckles, or you can just tap. But remember, be kind to yourself. We're not here to punish. You don't deserve it. Breathe more. 20. I want the most intense breaths that you can manage. 19. 18. 17. 16. 15. 10. Keep moving your legs. 9. 8. Almost there. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Stop. I want you to turn your palms up and breathe up into your brain. And we're just going to chant Om 10 times. Exhale completely. And I want you to put the Om in the center of your brain. Let's go. Drop your hands and feel. Now the back of the head is called the optic lobe. So you're going to push your head into your left hand. And your right hand will be on your temples, on your pre-auditory cortex. And you're going to push into your left hand and wiggle your temples with your right hand. Again, moving your legs. You can kick if you want. You can hop. You can shake or you can bounce. Whatever feels good for you, but keep rubbing your temples if it's available to you. Keep your mouth closed and keep your tongue on the upper palate of your mouth. If you feel something wants to come out of your head, you can exhale it out. Allow it to come out in any way you like. Some people make sounds. Some people just burp or yawn or Ujjayi. So what we're doing now is we're fine-tuning to make sure that your prefrontal cortex isn't labeling, comparing, judging. And we're allowing the brain to fire in the optic lobe. And when it does that, we're clearly seeing reality as it is and not under the shades and the tinted colored shades of the prefrontal cortex, the the labeler, the comparer. Okay? So when we judge, label, and compare, we don't see reality. We only see what we want to see or what we think we see. But we want to just step out of that box. This is a box. Okay? And we want to see really very clearly. So keep shaking for 10. Keep wiggling. 9. Make your breath more intense. You need to breathe more than you think you need because your nervous system needs the breath to fire the brain more. 10. Of all the organ systems in the body, the nerves need more breath. 9. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Release, drop. Just feel. Check your level of thought. Pass a breath through your brain and see. How does it feel in there? We're going to open the neck a little bit more. So you're going to lace your fingers and you're going to press into the C7 section of your neck just in front of your trapezius muscle. So trace your trapezius to the front, just behind the collarbone and just right next to your neck. And you're just going to push your thumbs in and down. There'll be a little gap. You can feel a gap and you're just going to press in there. Then lace your fingers and push your head against your hands. Okay, we're going to grip the ground. You're going to inhale up through your center spine. Exhale to the right. Inhaling center spine. Exhale to the left. So keep going. You can go slow or you can go fast. Don't let your chin come forward. Keep pushing your head back. Bend your knees so you don't twist your knees. So keep your knees bent and you can step your feet wider so that you have a better balance. It doesn't matter if you do left or right first. What matters is the mechanical twisting of the spine, circulating cerebrospinal fluid through the spine, bathing all the spine bones and nourishing them. Breathing up through the spine, bathing your spine with oxygen through the cerebral spinal fluid and the little nerves that you have in there, the blood vessels in there. There's not many, but they're there. So we really need to circulate cerebrospinal fluid to keep your spine healthy. And the breath is stimulating your central nervous system. And we're pushing into this point to release tension. Most people have an overworked trapezius. And this mashes the neck bones together and causes a lot of neck pain. And not only does it physically cause neck pain, but it also blocks your throat chakra. So what we're doing here is we're creating space between the vertebra. You will feel better in your neck if you got the right point. And what's going to happen is you're also going to be able to free any energetic blockages in your Vishuddhi chakra. So let's continue for 10. 9 intense breaths. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And release. And now feel your neck. Observe how your neck feels. Should feel a lot better. You can shake your head from side to side and check how does your neck feel. And I'm going to now remove my when you do Kriya, your hair is going to get messed up. That's life. Beauty's on the inside. Who cares? That's why Kali has wild, disheveled hair and her tongue sticking out. Okay? That's the inner knowing. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do now is tap on the face. Tap on the cheeks and exhale through the mouth. Tap on your cheekbones. And if you want, you can make an O with your mouth. Exhaling through your mouth. Imagine black smoke coming out from the center of your face. There's a chakra here in the center of your face called the Golata Chakra. It is above the throat chakra. This is the throat chakra. It's right above and below the third eye. It's in the center of your face where your cheekbones are and your palate is. And the Golata Chakra aligns the truth that is you with the way you see the world. And when the Golata Chakra is able to line up these two, when it's aligned, then you are expressing your truth to the world and your truth is being mirrored back at you beautifully. If you're misaligned here, you have thought patterns that don't serve you well and self-sabotage. So we're going to work on removing the self-sabotage from your journey to release all the false truths that are limiting you, all the limiting beliefs in your life. I release all the limiting beliefs in my life in 10, 9. Remember, don't slap yourself, yeah? We're celebrating, we're not punishing. 8. 7. That's it. 6. You can hold it in, but for what? 5. How is it going to help you? 4. Sometimes we have to admit stuff to ourselves. 3. Sometimes we need to change, we need to shift. 2. Drop your hands. And just to make it a little bit more intense, you're going to dig all your fingers into your cheeks. At the same time, pushing your palm up on your jaw. Your palm will push up. Your jaw will resist down. So grip your cheeks, grip the jaw, take a deep breath, and if you can stick the tongue out, good. Otherwise, it's okay. Exhale from the very core of you. Grip the ground with your toes. You don't need to make sound, but it does help. I release all the thought patterns that don't serve me well. I release all sabotage from my life. I release all false truths. I release all limiting beliefs. In 10, 9, 8, 7. Feel them come up from your toes all the way out. Release everything. Black smoke coming out of your mouth. 6. Remove darkness from your mind. 5. You're a being of light. 4. 3. 2. Stop. Feel. Breathe into this space. Notice the effect of the Kriya. Now, before our final Kriya, we're just going to do a general head-to-toe body tapping. Okay? So we start with the top of the head. You're going to keep your mouth open this whole time. Tongue up, tongue down, eyes up. Mouth open the whole time. General body tapping. Starting with the crown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the back of the head and neck. And if you want, you can come down. 10, 9, especially here. This is the fear center. Let's spend some time here. Tapping the fear center, where your neck meets your skull. This is near where your hippocampus and amygdala brain centers are. And they store fear programming. And you notice when you're afraid, the back of your neck tightens. And so what we're trying to do is use this pressure point to release. So you can tell yourself, I release the fear programming from my life. I want you all to think of the last time you were afraid. How did you feel? Now get that feeling out of you now. 20. More breath. 19. 18. Bend your knees. So your 17. Knees are bent. 16. And if you want, if bending down hurts you, just stand up and drop your chin. 18. 17. 16. 15. 14. If you have a back issue, better to stand up like Natasha. Otherwise, another thing you can do is go into child's pose. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. You might aim for the back of the neck also. This is the immunity center. And responsibility. So if you're feeling a lot of responsibility, you can go to the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, drop. Just feel for a while. Okay. Energy sweep. Inhaling, palms up. Exhaling, swipe down. Touch the floor. Swipe up, breathe in. Again, breathe out, swipe down. And swipe up. Breathe in. 2 more times, swipe down. And swipe up. Last one, swipe down. Stay down and tap the back of your legs. Just so you can come back to your Muladhara. Rise. Grip the ground with your toes. I want you to cross your arms and pull your ears outwards. Keep your tongue on the roof and your eyes in the middle of your brain. Imagine the very center of your brain. Now, as you inhale, you're going to lift your arms up, and as you exhale, you're going to bend your knees and drop down. Or, if you have back issue, just do a squat. Inhale, exhale, squat. Inhale, exhale, squat. Okay? Or, you're bending down. Now, what's happening is, as you exhale, you're exhaling from your tailbone to your midbrain. And you're imagining you're like a whale and the exhale is coming out through your head. When you inhale, imagine you're inhaling from the crown of your head and your inhale is going down the spine. Keep pulling your ears outward and imagine you're creating a gap between the right and left hemispheres of the brain. Keep breathing intensely through this gap. Continue breathing. Keep your knees bent. 20 more. 1, 2. Slow. You can go fast. 3. Just keep your knees bent so you don't fall over. Step your feet wider. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Now, please sit down on the ground and create the pyramid mudra on your head again. And we're just going to do rapid Ujjayi breaths. Keep your tongue on the roof, eyes in the midbrain, and just breathe rapidly. We're going to count to 60. You keep going. 1, keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, halfway there, 31, keep going intense, 32, 33, 34, 35, close your eyes, 36, 37, 38, be in the midbrain, 39, 40, last 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and down. All right. Thumb and first finger together. Then clasp all of the other fingers like this. Stay here and keep breathing and feel the flow. Keep your tongue on the roof. Listen and absorb. Om Reem Shreem Gurubhyo Namaha. 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 You may stay here. For the remainder of our hour. Or you may release the mudra, take rest, and lie on your back and deeply absorb this high vibrational state we are in now. Be a pure witness to the flow. No need to drive it. No need to involve the mind. No need to direct it, just watch it as it flows. Everyone, put your palms at heart center. I thank you for your presence. I thank you for your sincere desire to rise above your drama moments and to go past your comfort zones and to be brave enough to look inside at the light that you are. Gratitude to my Guruji, Dr. Pradeep. Gratitude to Mahavatar Babaji and all the Ascended Masters, all the Kriya Yogis, known and unknown, who out of great compassion to the planet still practice daily for the benefit of all. And we end with Hari Om Tat Sat, which means to the highest, so be it. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. You can lie down and take rest for as long as you like, and when you're ready to go about your day, sustain this frequency. Thank you so much. As we say here in Bali, Suksama. See you again next time.